Hi everyone. Can you guys hear me? I think that there's something wrong with my connection. I don't know what I've done. It was echoing earlier. I don't know what I did. If you guys can hear me, please let me know. Guys, let me know if you can hear me. Hello everyone. Can you hear me? Please do let me know if you can hear me and then we shall get started. So, hello everybody. Welcome back again. How are you all doing? Compliment of the season, and it's another day of Vlogmas. So, oh, my network is good. I don't know why that is. From the beginning till this very moment, I really appreciate you all for those who are commenting, subscribing. I can see you guys are sharing my videos. I really, really do appreciate you all. Like, I don't take you all for granted at all in any way. And also, I want to use this opportunity to also thank all of my loved ones who sponsored the past giveaway that we did. I just want to appreciate you all. You all don't know how high I'm holding you. And with that being said, I also want to say a massive thank you to that subscriber of mine who bought me a juicer. Like, I woke up to a notification from PayPal to say you've got money, and I was like, money. And then when I saw the amount of money, I jumped out of bed like, who is this? So I just want to say thank you so much. So today's video is going to be a very quick live stream. I'm not going to be here for a very long time. And yes, guys, there's a goal. I set a goal for like this live stream. So help me achieve my goal. So what are we here to discuss today? According to that thumbnail on my channel, you guys know what that thumbnail, or you guys saw that thumbnail on my channel. It's about some women's odogu. Yeah. Those two guys, I came across, in fact, I came across this news about a few weeks ago, and obviously because I've been so busy, I didn't think I'll be able to cover the story. I was thinking, should I do a sit down video with it, or should I do a live stream? And I was just like, no, I'm gonna do a live stream. So I hope all the men on my channel, I hope all of you are here to come and listen to this news, and also so that some of you will learn, because at some point I was starting to see gossips or assumptions that all of these Oyibo people, all of these Oyibo women, they are targeting African Nigerian men. And I was like, excuse me, how are they targeting Nigerian African men? Did these women, Oyibo or whatever women, did they go to drag these African men from their wives' bosom? Did they go to snatch these men from like the owner? Or like do these women go to snatch these men? Because at the end of the day, it's this some so-called African men that, as their wives are home, that will now go about and be looking for Uyibo girl, Uyibo woman, Caucasian, whatever, just because they want to sample every variety. So let's go to the story today about the two guys there. So the two guys there, I found the news on I think it was on Punch. Talk about this. Obviously, it's Dirty December in the UK, right? Like, Christmas is coming. all of this, some of these Nigerian men, some of them will be out on the street, you know, looking for skirts to pull up and stuff like that. So let's read this news, and then I'll give my 1 or 2 cents, and then we'll get out of here. And also, why I'm super like pissed that this actually happened, because how long ago did we watch a video of that man that was caught chatting to a 13-year-old who was trying to meet up with a 13-year-old, who was asking a 13-year-old to send him pictures and stuff like that, saying that he was going to teach that 13-year-old to drive, saying he was asking if the girl was a VIRGIN, and all it was actually planning to actually go meet that girl. How long ago? It's not even up to a month that I came onto the channel to discuss about that. And there's been many other videos where I've discussed whereby men, like some of our Nigerian men, have been caught in this kind of nonsense. And the annoying thing is that they are fathers, they are somebody else's husband. Like, it just doesn't make sense. Like, you're wondering, Kukumba, why can't you just zip it down? I know when you are walking about, when you are walking, the thing is not standing. It's that way. It's that way in your trouser. Why can't you keep it that way when you're outside? Hello, Mary Sugar. How are you, my beautiful sister? Compliments of the season. Like, you're wondering, Kukumba, it's not wondering standing like a pistol when you're walking out and about, right? It's not like that. So why can't you keep it that way when you are out and about? And when you get back to your wife at home, let it go back that way. But once you're about, keep it that way. But some of them, they just can't. So let's read this story, okay? So it says that a 34-year-old man has been sentenced to 14 years and 6 months after he was convicted of 18 actual offenses as part of operation. Is that the, hold on, this is the one I'm reading. No, the one I'm reading is about this. Yeah, I found it. So 2 men sentenced for multiple RAPES. 2 men, and they are 2 Nigerian men, 2 Nigerian odogus, 2 Nigerian some women's husband, 2 Nigerian some children's fathers. 2 men who tried to claim that they had consensual sex with a 70-year-old girl have been sentenced to 14 years in prison. Yes, in the UK, I think the age of consent when it comes to Kediwa is 16. And in this way, let's keep reading. So, hello Ayomide, how are you? Moments with Ayomide, compliments of the season. Welcome. Please like and share this live stream, guys. I won't be here for a very long time. I think I messed up the connection or the setup of this live stream. I think I messed it up. So, Tosin Dada is a 34-year-old Nigerian Yoruba man. From the name, is a Yoruba person. Previously of Knox Road, Wellingborough, and Solomon Ibukun Adebiyi, 39. Both of them are Nigerian Yoruba men. Hello, my Abby, my beautiful lover. How are you? A beautiful, beautiful baby sis. Beautiful, beautiful baby girl. How are you today? Were you working today, or are you still out and about shopping everywhere? I'm very well, Abby, but I'm tired. Like, I've been out of the house since morning, shopping, going to African shop, you know, but that's me done now, you know. So let's do this. So so Solomon, so like I was saying, both of them are both Nigerian Yoruba men, age 34 and 39, previously of Stanley Street, Northampton, were both charged with 3 counts of RAPE each in connection with an offense in 2022. Hello, Zeno. How are you, my beautiful sister? How are you? By the way, this I've not told you, you're absolutely gorgeous. I was looking at your pictures, and that day you were on my live stream. I was like, so all of my subscribers are beautiful, beautiful, beautiful chick like this. Hello, Anieta. Hello. Say hello to everybody in the comment section. So this incident happened in 2022, and they were convicted this year. The incident happened in the early hours of March 12th when Dada and Adebiyi RAPED the girl multiple times. Beside the girl is a 17-year-old girl, multiple times in a room above the exotic cuisine restaurant in Abington Square, Northampton. Abby and Zero, now God go pity, now God go solve the kind of matter we did between both of them. Like, Abby, both of you just came in less than 2 minutes now. Well, Abby, what is Zero do you? Anyways, both of you be doing as na like. Let's continue with this. And as you call me, please like and share the live stream. I am collecting super chat today. 2 days before Christmas, so I'm collecting Christmas present. Let me be asking, because those of you are just, all of you are not wanting me to collect Christmas present, and I've been good. How can you not let Santa be good to me? So, during the horrific assault, the girl repeatedly pleaded with them to stop. See, if you are either you are a man and a woman, and both of you agree to go and do kerewa, at any time that the female says stop, you must stop. That must is a capital letter. Both of you might have agreed to do it, but as soon as she says stop, you must stop. Hey, thank you so much, Zeno. Zeno is just giving me some super chat. Thank you, Zeno. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you. May God bless your pocket and reach your pocket in Jesus' name. Amen. So, like I was saying, even as a married woman, hello, Stephanie. Please, how are you? Please say hello to one another. Even as a married woman, if you and your husband are in the bedroom doing kerewa, and you tell your husband to stop, and he did not stop, and he continued, you can actually report that. You can actually report him, as because you told him to. So it does not matter. You are married, you are this. It does not matter. As long as she said stop or no more, you must stop. If you concluded, if you continue, now case be that. So in the case of these two guys, it's been said that this young girl pleaded with both of them to stop. Yes, definitely. Yes, I'm sure Abby can put into much to that, because I read about this a few years ago. So yes. So during the horrific assault, the girl repeatedly pleaded with them to stop. So at some point, I think it was because they refused to stop. That was why the girl reported them for RAPE, because she ended up going up with two men. They were doing let's keep reading the story before I start putting in my opinion. So both men denied RAPE when they were arrested, claiming that the ex had been consensual. So the guys are claiming that no, they did not. That the girl agreed to do kerewa with them, but the girl reported them for RAPE. However, following a police investigation, they were both charged with 3 counts of RAPE. Their 9-day trial took place at Northampton Crown Court at the beginning of September, with both men being found unanimously guilty by the jury on all charges after 8 hours of deliberation. They returned to the same court last week, November 29th, where they were each sentenced to 14 years in prison. Nigerian men, come in, Nigerian men in diaspora, come and watch this show, because I have advice for you. Lead investigator Detective Sergeant Andrea Taylor said this was a very complex investigation, and I am so pleased that the jury found both of these men guilty and that they have both received substantial sentences as a result. Hey, thank you so much, Abby. My ladies are spraying me money. Spray me the money. Thank you so much, Abby. I really appreciate that. So, in quote, the attack on this young girl was horrific, and I want to commend her for the bravery she has shown throughout the case. In quote, no one should have had to go through what she has, but I have been taken aback by her courage, not only through her support of our investigation, but how she stood up at court and gave evidence against these two men. Though nothing will ever take away what happened, she can be proud that because of her, this pair will now be jailed for a long time and no longer be able to harm anyone else. So, actually, the person who sent this news to me in the first place said that she used to work with one of them. Actually, I should have transferred that story before I started this live stream, because it's on this phone that I'm using. So this one of my subscribers sent me this information, and she said she used to work with one of these guys. So, like I said earlier on, after reading the story now, it's obviously clear that it was not consensual, that this girl did not agree to kerewa with them. So the girl said, according to this report, that she pleaded with both of them to stop. Like some men, they are so, I don't know how they work with their cucumber. Like, why is it that it is the young girls, young children that enter your eyes? And when I read the news, and one the person who sent me the details of this story actually contacted me and gave me the information. She was like, the annoying thing is that they are both married. These guys are both married and they have children. They have children. They have wives they are living with here in the UK, and they have children. So they now went to a restaurant, and don't like let me I must say this as well. Children of nowadays, you see a 17-year-old girl, it's going to say this man will not stop being controlled by their in fact, they should let their kukuba continue to control them, and it will lead them behind the bars. It will lead them behind the bar, because like I said from the beginning, someone was like, oh, they attacked this Oyibo. They didn't even let us know maybe it was a black girl or a white girl. Someone was like, all these Oyibo people, they are targeting African men. And I was like, excuse me, did these women go into the men's house to go and drag them out to come and kill with them? So it was not said maybe the girl was a white girl or a black girl. And I must commend the girl for coming out, for speaking up, because when things like this happen to young women, the stigma they face, if it actually comes out in the public, or if the public eventually identifies them, the kind of stigma they face, some of them don't ever cope with it. They are scarred for life. But I must commend this young lady for coming out and for helping put these guys behind bars. So you guys heard from that story there that it was at a restaurant, and two men, like I've said it, that it is Kilewa. It is Kilewa that God is going to use to clear this world. God has used water before. God used fire and brimstone to clear Sodom and Gomorrah. It is Kilewa that God is going to use to end this world at this time, because the race where every left-hand corner you turn, you are seeing Kilewa video everywhere. And I was like, why is this so everywhere? Why is this so everywhere? Anyway, back to the story. So this girl, it was alleged that this girl pleaded with both of them to stop. I don't know how all three of them went up to the top of the building of the restaurant. I don't know how three of them got there. I don't know how they started their conversation. It was not mentioned. But what they started with was that the girl pleaded with both of them. Mind you, the girl was a 17-year-old girl. So there was no way she would have been able to get free from this man. Two of them, 34 and 36 or 38, they do the girl. Abby said, these Nigerian uncles don't take no for an answer. I don't go to Nigerian restaurants because of them. Can you imagine? What stresses me is that they don't go for women that want. Exactly. So with that being said, it's so annoying that, like I said, that they are married men, they have wives. And I won't be surprised if their wives, knowing what they've done, still stays with them. I won't be surprised if such women stay with them. That guy that was arrested for talking to a 13-year-old girl, from the video, you can see that his wife was even pleading for him. Please, it was allegedly a pastor at a church, His wife was still pleading that they should not arrest him after being told that this was what your husband did, and that our own livelihood or our own chance of staying in the UK is being threatened, because at the end of the day, this guy is definitely going to get jailed and he'll be deported. And you being the wife, it's going to affect you as well, especially he is a student and the wife is a dependent. It's going to affect both of you. If they cancel your visa, you're going to be sent back home. And there, the guy was like, God, he was talking about God. And the guy was like, no, that was not what God said. That you are despicable, that woman does not, you don't deserve the woman. And the woman was crying, pleading. And I was like, assuming I knew where that woman was, if I was there, I would give her correct backhand. Hello, Fashion with Pearl, how are you? So the annoying thing is that, like I said, what actually annoyed me, was the fact that she was a 17-year-old. Like, why are girls that age in the eyes of how are girls of such age in the eyes of men? 17-year-old. Yes, she might look big, she might have both front, she might have both back. She's 17. And why is it that, I'm not going to tarnish all men, why is it that some men, when they go out and they see something they can easily chop, they jump into it free without having a second thought? They see something, they're like, oh, it's free, they go, bam. Two of them, like two men with a 17-year-old. Let me recommend. Fashion Plus says she saw the video. Right, okay. It's everywhere on Facebook. Very vulnerable. So it's so annoying that these guys have wives. And this is not a matter of they are targeting African men. No, they are not targeting African men. It's just that some Nigerian uncles have no brain, and their cucumber will not stay down when they see young children or women outside. And yes, even if that's what you want to do, go ahead and do it. But then when that woman says no, then no means you must stop. I don't care if you empty your bank balance to her. As long as she says no, you must stop. If you continue the kerewa and you pleasure yourself, you enjoyed it, and she reports you, you will go enter jail. There was another video story where I brought whereby a man and a woman, they both met. Obviously, they are both adult, they both met, they talk about wanting to kerewa, they both kerewa, and there was agreement that uncle must wear rubber. So during the kerewa, uncle wore rubber. But as the thing enter uncle body, uncle come up rubber during the kerewa and do the final duty without rubber. And it was after the do, the woman now woke up and felt and said, what is this? She now realized that, uncle come up rubber. So from a conversation back and forth with uncle said, he forgot it because it's been a long time that he did it. He had to remove rubber. That guy was jailed for removing socks. He was jailed because that woman could have gotten pregnant. She could have been infected with an STD. An agreement was you must wear socks. The thing enter body, you come on socks. It's a crime. So those of you, in case you don't know, if you're a man here, you are watching me, and you have one girl you want to go and do 30 December with in London, from maybe you are leaving Scotland to go to London to go and do 30 December, I am warning you. I am warning you. Abby, no, there's no video of this one. It was the other guy that was chatting up a 13-year-old. They filmed him, when they were interrogating him. The video was about 3 hours long. It's still on their website, it's still on their page on Facebook. Maybe said targeting African men if they didn't move out with it. Exactly. And with that being said, even here, African restaurant here in Scotland, I don't go. I don't think I've actually dressed up and say, I want to go to an African restaurant. No, because when I see men there, I see African men there, and the way they look at you, at times I'm like, okay, fine, you can admire, and do all of that, but they look close to understand that you that they are looking, you know that somebody's looking at you. Yes. And yes, it's not a bad thing to get compliments and stuff like that, but some of them, they are so, at the end of the day, the thing that annoys me the most is that you see some of them that you even know their wives. Me, that I'm sitting down here, that I know their wives, I know where they live, and they'll be paying my way, and I'm like, excuse me, are you all right? So the advice here is this: you cannot be a father, a man with a wife, and you have children, and you're out there frolicking with a 17-year-old. Like, how would you feel if that was your daughter? Abby said, a man who is disciplined won't fall in. Not at all. Like, some of them, they just go. Once they see something once they see a slight green light like this, they just go for it and enter and fall into gutter. That's what they do. Like this 2-1 is what they know how to do that put them where they are. It's the same Zito said it's the same in America. Wow. Okay. See, it's the one in UK is happening frequently now. Yes, the men there are so somehow. Zeno said, that's why I stay away. They will even have their wives. Exactly, they'll be looking at you. Me, I have gone out to, where did I go? I think it was an event that I went to. And this man, I can guarantee you, he was sitting with his wife, because when I came into that venue, I could feel his eyes on me. And he tried to find his way, dance towards the table I was sitting at, and he dropped a card on the table in front of me. At first, I was like, maybe something dropped, and he picked it up to throw it on the table. No, it was a business card. And I just glanced at that. Obviously, me, when I came into the venue, like I said, I could tell his face on me already. I found somewhere to sit down. He danced to where I was sitting down and dropped a card on my table. And me and the people that were sitting there, they were like, auntie, what's that in front of you? I'm like, I don't know, maybe the guy dropped something. They were like, no, it's for you. I'm like, no, it can't be for me. Like, do I look like I came here with, like, do I look like I'm here looking for somebody? Abby says, same thing walking down the street in Southwest London. See, that's what, just those of you that live in London, I don't know how you guys do it. I was walking one day, and this guy was walking so close to me. In fact, it was at a train station. I just finished my placement that night. I was going to jump on the train, and during that time of the day, it was very, very busy. This guy was actually pressing himself. See, the way London trains are always packed. In Scotland, our trains are not that packed. No matter what the traffic, no matter how busy his time is, the guy was actually moving so close to me that he was pressing himself on me behind my back. If you see the kind knuckle that I used in the back of my heels to hit him, like, Mr. Man, are you really mad? So what I'm trying to say in essence is this: nobody is saying you should not admire a woman, but in the case of where you have a wife and children at home, keep your cucumber in your trouser and take it back home to your wife, please. Otherwise, that dirty December that you want to go and do in London, or where you want to go and do it, you just find out that you find yourself in Ballini. Ballini is a Scottish prison in Scotland. You will find yourself in Ballini. Because I don't know how some men just find it so easy to just, walk about and just put their cucumber anywhere they think they can put it into. I just don't understand it. Go to a restaurant, enjoy the moment, enjoy the high life music, enjoy the food. If you want to meet, if you want to socialize, but don't socialize to the extent that you want to kill with somebody when you have wives and children at home. I'm gonna recommend. Albi said, "You can't catch me in Peckham." Sorry, that Peckham is Aleko. Hello, Light. How are you? Abby said, "A lot of the things we suffer is as a result of older women not speaking up and condoning rubbish." Exactly. Southeast London. All right, okay. Hello, Love and Butterfly. How are you? Hello, Cindy Emmanuel. Hello, ladies. How are you? Please like and share this video. With that being said, this case of, I was listening to a live stream yesterday, and one of the girls phoned in. So it's been alleged that the lawyer who is representing Pastor Tobi Adegboyega is an alleged molester as well. There was a lady who came on that live stream who explained how that certain pastor allegedly would, touch her everywhere, when she was working with him. Like, I don't know, maybe I'll try and go back to that woman's channel and download the video so we can use the voice parts. So the people that are actually close to this girl, even her mom, did not know that lawyer. Abby, I don't know if you know the name of that lawyer. That lawyer, it was the one that dropped a post. It was the one that dropped a post that Pastor Tobi is not facing any deportation challenge, any deportation order. Let me see if I can Google it. Pastor Tobi Adegboyega's lawyer. Adegboyega's lawyer. Like, so the lawyer, they said his name is Dele Olanwale. Allegedly, the girl claimed that when she was pretty much young, obviously she did not want to go to uni straight away. She decided to take out a gap year, and she was working as I don't know what they call them when they work at lawyer's office or something before they get admission. So she said that this man, she said a lot of things, and when she was saying those things, her mom was not even aware. It was while on that live stream that her mom got to hear of what that pastor allegedly did to her. That the only thing that lawyer did not succeeded in doing was entering in between her legs. That she was a young girl, and she knew that what that pastor was allegedly doing was wrong. So I'm going to go back to that video and download that particular section, the voice, so we can come back and talk about it. And this, Mimi's pastor, Dele Olanwale, it was also, they said it was from a certain church, and then he left that church to come form his own church. And he pretty much did everything to that girl, touching her, our front, putting his hands, everywhere into that VJJ and stuff like that. And the girl was like, obviously young, but then she was, in a way terrified, like, no, she knows that this thing is wrong and stuff like that. So you can imagine things like that happening. You can imagine things like that. All these agbayas, old uncles who don't have respect for themselves, and the annoying thing is that you find out that they have children and they have wives at home. They have wives and children at home, and they're doing this nonsense. And also, I think what's happening is the fact that some of our women, especially some mothers, when they notice this thing happening, they often tend to keep quiet. Abby said he's also a thief, collects money from Nigerians struggling with immigration for no reason. It scams. So a lady also at that show said also that he has collected money from people, thousands of pounds from people, and he did not file their asylum case. I mean, he did not file their immigration case for them. You know, guys, I think I'm going to schedule another live stream where we're going to come talk about this, how they abuse their power of trust. They abuse their post of trust to molest and assault young ladies. It's not even on that. It's not even maybe young children. Yeah, paralegal. Thank you, Zeno. It's not even just some young ladies who are maybe vulnerable, who obviously they lack confidence, and because these men, they are traitors or they are predators, they can actually detect that, oh, this person, oh, she's lacking father figure, and truly, according to that girl, her dad is not in her life. Like her dad left her and her mom, so there's no father figure. So I think men like that often jump on women who they could sense that they lack fatherly role in their, or fatherly figure in their life. Because when that lady was speaking yesterday, I was raging. I was mad, knowing that this alleged pastor has a wife and is meant to be a pastor and has children. Like, guys, I am super annoyed. And some mothers who know that these things are happening and they're keeping quiet. I swear to God, you are not helping that child. You are not helping that child. Let me recommend, guys. And if anybody wants to jump on this, let me know and I'll drop a comment in it. I'll drop the link in the comment section. Abby said the man has been called out for a lot on X by those in Nigeria, by those in the Nigerians in the UK group. Oh wow, okay. I guess I need to go and dig deep. We shall come back with this story. I shall definitely come back with this story. Like, you know, there's a lot about this pastor. And that lady said she's going to be coming back. In fact, there was a social worker that phoned in yesterday that said that this lady can still report that pastor, even though the crime happened 20 years ago. You don't need proof that, yes, and it's true, she can still file a case to the police. Also forms man of God. It's been said that he's a pastor, Wabi. So maybe Sugar said some men actually behave like fools when it comes. To be honest, I don't know why. I don't know why. Like, everything they think in their head, they actualize everything and every woman they see. They actualize everything. And they will not go and do the thing now. You will find that there are 2 minutes Indomie noodles or 60 seconds Indomie noodles. Abby said, yes, now old juice, the man is a crook. Wow. I Rotimi Adekunle, what is the color of your problem? Get the F out of here, man. I don't have your time. I'm sure you are the same one that will call me. Don't worry. You too. Let your cucumber stand like that when you see young child. Make them nab you. Put you for prison. Nonsense. Mary said, didn't you see a video where a guy was putting his exhaust in a stay in an exhaust pipe? I didn't see that one, though, Mary. I don't even want to watch because Abby said she saw it. Okay. Oh, no, me, I don't want to. No. But the reason why I'm actually out here is that as women, when you I think I should come in the aspect of being a mother here. If you are a mother and you have observed this thing happen to your child, it's not going to help you keeping quiet. In as much as we are coming out here talking about domestic violence, DV, some women will still sit down inside such marriage. Some women will still sit down into such marriage until I was watching it I was actually watching a video like that on YouTube where this woman lost one of her eyes via DV. The way we've been talking about DV is the way we'll be talking about things like this as well. I love the fact that women they now have the courage, they have the confidence and the support they need when they speak out. And it's not about shaming them because they did not ask or they did not beg for what happened to them. So in the case of this 17-year-old girl, it was said that it was not consensual. And even if it was consensual, she pleaded with both of them to stop, but they did not stop. They continued. And like I said, even as a married woman, if you are in the bedroom killing with your husband and you tell him to stop and he did not stop, it's a crime. It is a crime. Not to talk of a 17-year-old girl with 2 men, ages 36 and 34. And when this subscriber of mine sent the link to me, she was like, she worked with them, that it's so annoying. Like, if you want to play, if you want to do play-away match, do play-away match, but leave all the young children alone. Leave all the young girls alone. Like, okay, was it 2 weeks ago? I was at my hairdresser's making my hair, and she has a young daughter. I think she's about 14 or 15, and she was like, "Oh, mom, I don't even know what they see. Like, I'm young. I don't even have boobies. I don't even have this. I don't even know what they see on me." And the mom was just busting out laughing that you are saying you don't know what they exactly. Like, how can a grown ass man be attracted to a young girl that doesn't even have front or back? It is that kind of young children that they want. Like, make it make sense. Make it make sense. And I understand that in a country where there is no functional justice system, it might be hard. We've seen cases of, I've seen stories where it happened in Nigeria, and even before before the victim and her family even go to the police station, the landlord was already threatening them, saying that nothing will happen. If you go to the police station, nothing will happen. Maybe something should start happening. There was a time that Dakolo something, when she came out to allege that a certain pastor did something similar to her when she was much younger. At the end of when that story came out, her husband, is it Timi Dakolo, his wife, came out to say a certain pastor of a certain church did something similar to her when she was a young girl. And this lady came out to tell her story. It was that woman that the public was, Roland, it was that woman that the public was like bashing. Saying that, why did she waited all these years? Why did she not speak up then? Why did she waited all these years? Like, do you guys know the trauma of what she went through? Or the trauma, Busola, yes, Abby, thank you. Do you know the trauma she went through to have lived through that, to have gotten married, to have had children, and for her to have come out with that story, and for the public to shame her? Yes, Abby, thank you. And for the public to shame her, it's so annoying. It does not matter how long it took her to come out with the story. For the fact that she came out with the story, that story should have been investigated. But nothing happened. Nothing happened. And not long afterwards, the pastor kind of like disappeared off thin air. There was a time they said he was allegedly sick, and there was a time I think I saw a picture of him. Abi and Lekon again. There was a time I saw a picture of the said pastor. He looked sick. Like, he looked sick from when that lady came out to tell her story. If you look at with his picture then to after that lady came out with that story, the guy looked sick. He looked like someone who's going to fall down and cry at some point. Abby said he's back. Zeno said he's back. Is he back? Since after that story, I think a few months afterward, there was a picture of him I saw. I think it was in the diaspora. It was looking really, really frail. So, but I love the fact that Timida Kolo stood by his wife. And I'm sure her husband would have known, maybe she would have told her husband about it, and he was quite happy, standing behind her. But what I'm trying to say in essence is that, this is not a matter of Nigerian men are being targeted. No. If your cucumber is not wandering about anywhere it's not supposed to wander, you will not end up in jail. If that's the way of life you want to do, please leave young children alone. Leave young women alone. Not especially when you have a wife and then you have children. Like, how would you feel if that was your child? And Mary has just dropped the name of the pastor there. How would you feel if that was your child? Or even if somebody did that to your wife? It's so sad. It's so sad. And I think some of our Nigerian men in diaspora need to learn. Obviously, all of these stories keep coming out, but some ego, some ewu, some ogunfe, goatmeat, they will still go out and do the same thing. And then some of them who was just supporting them in the comment section, they will say, why are you talking about this? Why are you talking about this? Why are you talking about this? We're going to keep talking about it because at the end of the day, it's a shame to us. It's a shame to us. And then Oyibo people, they love Nigerian men. They love Nigerian men. But when you see what some of our Nigerian men are actually doing, it's really, really disgraceful. Abby said, yes, I was asking about that you know before, but remember his name. All right, okay. It's really, really disgraceful. And these guys that were arrested, I hope they rot in jail and they send them back home to Nigeria. In fact, exactly. Let them go back to Nigeria. And what I was also going to say is the fact that in Nigeria, you know not to do something like that. And for the fact that they both actually did something like that, I won't be surprised if they were actually doing it in Nigeria before they left Nigeria. I won't be surprised. But the main advice I'm giving you here is this: if you have a wife at home and you want to go and do away business, please avoid young children, please. Avoid young children. And if your wife catches you, that's your own business, not my own. But leave young children alone. Like, I don't even know how people, like 17-year-old. It's shocking. Absolutely shocking. Guys, I'm going to round up now. If anybody wants to say one or two things in the backstage, let me know and I'll drop the link in the comment section. And let's spend maybe the next 10 minutes taking your calls, and then we'll round up. Love and Butterfly said, many don't speak up because of what society will say. Absolutely, you're right, Love and Butterfly. The painful part is that the victim always get blamed. The victim always get the blame. Always. In most cases, the victim always get the blame. Yes. Remember the story of Princess, the actor, and the other guy who was trying to. Yes, so yes. At the end of the day, they dragged Princess, they dragged Yabo Joe, they dragged, saying that the guy refused to date Princess. That was why this, that. That was like, why would somebody just want to ruin somebody's life over something you did not do? Like, people should make it make sense. I don't understand. Like, people should make it make sense. Why would they want to ruin his life? Obviously, there was a camera that was set up, and they saw his actions in that video. For the fact that he actually went on, it's obviously clear that that was not the first time he was trying to do that to that child. I think in everything, DV, RAPE, whatever it is, the victim shaming should stop. The victim shaming should stop, because at the end of the day, this girl did not walk to come and meet you and ask you to do what you did to her. You were the one who is not able to control, who your cucumber is not able to stay down. Keep your cucumber down. And those of you that are going to Nigeria to go and do this in December, you better be wise. Be wise, because if they catch you, they will give you jungle justice in Nigeria. Zeno said, this is too close to home for me to collab. Hey, yeah, I understand, Zeno. It's all right. It's okay. That's fine. Abby said, waiting day in life where they were attire, because if you were sitting down on if you were just drinking your one bottle of Star and the pepper soup or the fish that you went there to eat it and go home, you will have saved yourself from that 14 years that you bagged yourself in jail. And trust me, those guys will remain on the ex-offender registrar list. If they ever remain in UK, they will remain on the ex-offender. They will remain on the sex offenders registrar list in the UK. They will be. And there's a lot of support on the UK police website. Like, there's a number you can call, or even if it's something, even if you experience something or you see observe something, you can phone anonymously. That is why this country is good. If you observe something, you might think it's nothing, but if you observe it and your gut tells you there's something wrong, you can phone anonymously to give that information. And as a victim as well, like I said, we're in a society whereby we have a functioning justice system. You can also call, and there's so many support for you. Abby said, I thought Dangote, why would you be targeted? I don't get your comment, Abby. So, with that being said, guys, I'm just going to round up. My advice to men is this. If you are the people that are believing that don't carry your wife abroad, you are what? You are on your own. They're advising, the likes of Daddy Freeze is advising some of you, say, don't bring your wife abroad. Don't bring your wife to diaspora. If you don't bring your wife to diaspora, where do you want to be putting your cucumber? Where do you want to be putting your cucumber? Is this kind of some men in this category that will find themselves in this? Even the ones that are here with their wives, they are still finding themselves in this category. Zeno said, all I can say is, parents, don't excuse your children's discomfort. Absolutely. Absolutely. True. I agree with Zeno. If your child says something to you, don't dismiss it. Act on it. Act on it. Okay? Act on it. Act on it. Anyway, guys, I'm going to round up now. Like I said, I don't want to be here for a very long time. Just a short live stream, and I think I'm going to go find that voice recording of that video I was watching yesterday, so we can discuss that lady that phoned about this certain Pastor Toby's lawyer yesterday, and then I will schedule that live stream for tomorrow. And guys, I already set up my new channel. I think I'm going to start uploading some of my TikTok videos, but some of my TikTok videos, I use some of the songs from TikTok there. Abby, no, please forward me the link. It's been trending since morning, but obviously I've been out and about shopping, so I've actually not, I've actually not, not been on Instagram today. I've not been on Instagram today. Like I left home since 10 o'clock to go shop. And I think I've only just sat down before I started this live stream to have my first meal. Like I had my first meal about half an hour ago, and I've been editing the Vlogmas for tomorrow as well. So Abby, please send me a link. Oh, Abby said DF is an idiot, and I used to like him. Oh. You know what? At times I agree with some of the things he say, but in the past few months, some of the things that he says, they're just garbage. They're just garbage. So, hey, thank you so much. I am Zeno. Thank you so much. So, like I was saying, I thought like I was at crossroad on what to call that channel, so I call it Wemi Space. Princess, late comer, your money is 5,000 naira for coming late. I'm just rounding up my beautiful sis. So I was not quite sure of what to call that channel, so I call it Wemi's Space. And I think I'm going to go download some of my videos from TikTok that don't have TikTok songs or music in it, and then I'll start uploading them there just to keep it going, obviously, because at the end of the day, it's the watch hour that matters. And yes, please, guys, go subscribe. I was looking at it earlier, I think I have 9 subscribers. Hopefully, it will grow. So, yeah, so the aim is to do everything: vlog, lifestyle, nursing, maybe daily vlogs. My children don't want to be on YouTube. They said that from a very long time ago. So I don't think you guys will see my kids on the street of White. They don't want to be on YouTube. They practically told me that when I just started my YouTube. They said, "Mom, we don't want to." So I don't think you guys will see maybe once in a while, maybe when they're walking about while I'm at home, you guys won't see them on my channel, but you'll see pretty much some of the things I've been sharing since Vlogmas here. You'll be seeing loads of that. I'll do maybe day in the live, cozy day in the live, and stuff like that. Vlogs is going to be on Wemi Space, and all of this chatty, educative, all of this, live streams. I'm going to be doing lots of live streams on this channel. And when I have the chance to do sit-down videos, I will also be doing it. But I'm going to be doing trending news all over the world, Nigeria, the UK, name it. And as long as it needs to be spoken about. And yes, when we're talking about DV, I'm still going to be hammering on when it comes to the case of DV, when it comes to pastors that are abusing their role of being trusted. Yeah, we're going to be bringing all trending topics here. We're going to be bringing it here. Abby said, pissed me off. How is Davido a gospel artist? DF, I'm sure the DF allegedly they talk banner. Banny goes, no, I will send you invoice. Abby said, this year it's just been mad, as if it's now on. I think they allegedly served him cheap one. They served him the one that has been mixed. Thank you so much, Banny goes, for subscribing. Guys, please share as well. Help share the new channel. Let people to start following Woto. Start following channel Woto. Abby said, yeah, they don't need to be on. In fact, if you see the way they dive when they see me with my camera, if you see the way they dive, they just go, and I'm like, guys, I'm not filming now. They are not even waiting for me to. Oh God, no. Right, guys. So I'm gonna be rounding up now. So I've started prepping all of my stuff for like today, guys. I went about shopping. If you see the traffic, I was just thankful to my God that I have got it. Like I'm happy that I took this 1 week off annual leave, and I've been able to get all of my stuff in. The only thing now I need is just the finger foods, because my kids love finger foods on the morning of Christmas. We do all the pigs in blankets, we do all of that. They eat, and then by the time I finish cooking proper, they'll be ready to eat. So I'm just because I will have did all of that today, but because My chest freezer is full to the brim. My chest freezer is full to the brim. So the chicken and stuff that I bought today, I've just washed it and I've boiled it. So once I finish this live stream now, I'm going to go pop it in my air fryer. So I do that, and meat and chicken is out of the way. So what did they still say? Ide Yan Olukoya case na Gaiman. I don't know that. If you have the story, send me a DM. Timothy yesterday said yes, the video is a gospel artist, and Adeyinka Alasheyori is an hip hop. Ó dàbí àwọn tó ń fún yín ní powder jẹ, wọ́n ti gbé wọ́n ti dà nǹkan pọ̀ mọ́ nǹkan tó ń tà fún gbogbo yín. Zino said, Abby, have you booked your ticket to Scotland? Ngbo, Abby, have you booked your ticket to Scotland? Okay, Abby is agreeing with Timothy. So they are both the other way round. If you ask me, I don't believe the video is not a gospel artist. Which of it is it? Skelewu gospel song? Abi Chioma, my lover, is Skelewu gospel song? Is Chioma lover? Chioma, my lover, carry water, go carry you, they go. That one a gospel. Oh, that want to had the lubo, so no cotton fun oje. Oh, that mean cotton shell. I think that's what's happening. They've mixed yam flour with the stuff, and they're buying the cheap stuff. I think that's what's happening. I'll be saying, yes, that one 5 doesn't know what's about to happen. She will just see me at the door. Oh, yeah, my boy, I will feed you. I will overfeed you. I will overfeed you, and I will drive you everywhere you want to go. Come. I am available for 1 week. Abby and Tim have been sarcastic. All right, get it. Now, cruise. That's what I'm saying. Abby, you said, like yesterday, Abby, you said that they follow them, chop lafu and, maybe they miss lafu powder with that correct stuff. I just had to ask. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna go now. Like, guys, please, if you see any trending topics, any trending videos that you think is something that you will love me, that you think I've got the fire for it, send me a link via my DM, please. And guys, go follow my new channel. It's called Wemi's Space. So WEMI -S and then space, Wemi's Space. That is where all of my vlogs will be at. I'm going to be dropping all of my vlogs there. Hello, Roots Baba Tunde. Welcome to my channel. I don't think I've seen you here before. Please like and subscribe before you go. And please subscribe to my other channel. It's called Wemi's Space. Ruth Baba today said, Damo 5, you're absolutely beautiful and glowing. Good evening and comments obviously. Thank you so much, Ruth Baba today. I really appreciate that. Anyway, guys, let's round up. Let me go and check the snail that I am boiling. If you see the snail that I bought for £45, guys, you will see it in the Vlogmas for tomorrow. £45 snail. I tried to convert that to Naira, but I said, the Ijebu in me, don't let me convert it. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. If you love what I do on my channel here, please feel free to like, subscribe, share, drop a comment, drop your comments politely, please. And also, please go subscribe to my new channel. It's called Wemi's Space. You will find a link on my community page. And if there's any interesting topics you've seen and you really want me to put an input into it, please feel free to send me a link by my DM as well. And also even via my email. If you check any of my description of my videos, there is my email in my description of my videos. And also in the new year, this channel is going to be open to taking for collaborations, adverts. If there's any business you want me to advertise on my page, feel free to to reach out to me. It's going to come for a fee, right? It will not be expensive, but just affordable. I'm open to collaborations as well. I'm open to doing adverts on this on this page as well. If you want to start that with me, I really appreciate that. We're going to be doing all of that in the new year. And also like I said, share, subscribe, do all the jazz. And I am collecting Christmas present too. I already got one item out of my Christmas wish list. Yes, I woke up to an alert this morning from PayPal. You guys need to see how I jumped out of bed. You guys need to see how I jumped. Like, this body is about to be snatched in year 2025. this body is about to be snatched. So thank you so much to that subscriber that PayPal me. The money was huge. It was huge, and I really appreciate. So that's one of my 3 item Christmas wishes I've already gotten. With that being said, I'm going to leave you guys. Do thank you so much, lights. Do have a lovely Christmas. I'm thinking of doing I'm thinking of live streaming while I cook on Christmas Day, but I don't know how many people will be able to watch that, because I would imagine that all of you also will be cooking. We'll be cooking your Christmas jollof rice as well. But we shall see. If not, I might just maybe leave that day so we all have a good time with our family. And yes, anyway, guys, thank you so much. And I shall see you all later. All right. And have a blessed Monday, wherever you are. All right. Bye.